Hiya, welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. I like turtles, which is why in this live stream I'll be playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga Collection. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. I haven't played this game for quite a while, so I wanted to go back and play it because this collection contains a game that I played as a kid in the arcade, and I absolutely loved that game, and I've been trying to track that game down for years. At one stage I thought I had it, but it ended up becoming the NES version of the arcade game, which is it's just nothing like the original. So when this collection released and it actually had the arcade game that I was looking for, I was so happy. So I wanted to play that game in this live stream. So enjoy. Just going to share the live stream onto Facebook. So I'm going to play online, but I'm going to limit it to only 2 players, because when you start playing 4 players online, things start to get really laggy, and that's not good. So there's the game anyway. It's literally just called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it released in the arcade back in the 90s, and I played a lot of this in the arcade. It used to be in a place in my my home county, County Cork, a place called Fora Island Wildlife Resort. Pretty nice place to go. So apart from being able to visit animals, it had like this mini kind of like amusement park. But it also had an arcade, and that was where I was able to play this game, and I loved it. I played it so many times. Every time I would go to Florida, I would play this game. And it's crazy to think I can actually play it online now. Mental. So it's up to 4 players, right? It's up to 4 players, but I am going to create a lobby. Okay, so max players 2. Private lobby, no. Join in progress, yes. Frame delay, I think frame delay. Automatic. Let's do automatic. Yeah. I suppose if you know what the hell frame delay is, just input lag for better experience. I suppose if I understood what the hell that actually meant, I probably would be able to fix the input lag when there's 4 players. But I'll just stick with 2 players for now. Create lobby. I'll wait a few minutes for another player to join the lobby, because I'd like them to be able to experience the game with me from the beginning. If not, then there's an option that you can actually start the game while you wait for an online player to join the lobby, and then whenever they're ready they can just join the game. It was such a nice moment when I finally tracked down this game, you know, as part of this collection. I'll just give it a few more minutes now for a player to join. And again, if they don't join the lobby right now, I can still start the game, play through the game, and then an online player can join. I can join in at any time, no matter how far into the game I am. Do you know what? I think I'll actually do that, to be honest. Let's go. So you can choose your turtle. Oh, I think someone may have joined.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power.
Ah, that never gets old. So, did someone join? Why am I two-player? Hi, why am I... Oh, because I chose... I actually forget what he's called. So, you can actually give yourself as many continues as you want. So yeah, you can give yourself 138 credits if you wanted to. Crazy, isn't it?
Fire! Hang on, April. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power.
So, in case you're wondering, I think they've added in vibration. Because I've only noticed that now. In case you're wondering, I have a CRT filter. That's why you're looking at those like lines across the screen. That's what games look like in the arcade. I would put so much money into the arcade machine when I was a kid playing this. Yeah, they definitely added in vibration anyway, that's for sure. I will go. I'm an atheist. Easy. Oh, it just takes me back. I can smell the ostrich shit. You know, I have tonight I dine kings and queens and pork and beans. Now, even though I have plenty of continues, so I want to show you something.
So, who put the lights out?
I love that.
Pizza time!
Yep. Oh shit, sorry bitch. Sorry bitch.
So, who put the lights out? You are dead. Don't worry, they ain't getting any prettier. Watch your mouth, slime ball. So, who put the lights out? So, who put the lights out?
A bunch of ninja Triple H's with the sledgehammers. This game is such a perfect adaptation of the cartoon. The original cartoon. It's kind of like late 80s, early 90s original cartoon. Oh, I can't pause it if I'm on it. Hello, Nicole. Welcome as always to Green Hill Gaming. How are you doing? In this live stream, I make turtles, which is why I am live streaming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Big Cowabunga Collection. But in particular, I'm playing the original arcade game, which is an absolutely fantastic adaptation of the original, like, late 80s, early 90s Turtles cartoon. And I have such fond memories playing this game as a kid in the arcade. And it was a pretty cool arcade because it was an arcade in a wildlife resort park. Motherfucker. Like all the characters, the locations, the art style, taken directly from the cartoon, like. Boom.
Come and get 'em, you old brain.
Oh god, that scared me. I have 123 continues. Oh my god, if only it was like that in the olden days. You would literally have to put in like 123. It was either pounds or punts, Irish currency in the 90s. I don't know, I can't remember. Just say it was a pound anyway. That would literally be 123 pounds. They would literally have to they would have to lock me inside the arcade by the time I'm actually finished.
Keep the time.
Music. I owe you one.
You do.
Do not use this stuff.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Keep the time.
You can even add continues as you're playing. $262 continues. I'll be here until next year. What are you playing this on? I am playing this on PlayStation 5. This is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection from Konami, which contain a lot of classic, old school Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games, including the arcade game, which has a very special place in my heart. I've been trying to track this game down for years, so I was so happy I finally got it in this collection. I thought I had it at one stage, but it was a NES version. It's not quite the same, to say the least. But I used to play this game a lot as a kid in an arcade that was situated in a wildlife resort park. So that's me as a kid going around visiting the giraffes, the zebras, the cheetahs, and then going into an actual arcade. It was just, oh my god, lovely, lovely place it was. Still is. It'd be great if it brought back the arcade, but you know, inside the arcade was this game here. That's so much of it. So yeah, so I'm playing this game in the collection on the PS5.
Hang on, guys! We gotta save Splinter.
Soundtrack is just fantastic. Inflammables.
Oh no, it's that overgrown corkscrew again.
Not good stuff.
What the hell is that? I actually forgot about this.
Pizza time! Good turtle. Crush the turtle.
Oh jeez.
Crush the turtle. Crush the turtle.
Oh no!
Turtle.
I only have 245 continues left. What am I gonna do? I wonder if that ever happened though, seriously. Just some like extremely like rich kid. Like fucking Bill Gates' son goes into an arcade machine like and just puts in like $244 of coins into an arcade machine. Special effects are fantastic, like for a 90s arcade game.
Crush the turtle.
Got it. Someone just joined at the end of the game.
Thank you, my turtles.
Well, better late than never, I suppose. Just in time for the final boss. He's starting and he continues. So, an online player has just joined, in case you're wondering what happened.
Not good stuff.
Thank God we can add it and add in as many continues as possible. You'd be lost without it. This is like Mario Party, you know?
He could die.
You fat bastard, you took 2 of my pizzas. Was that me? Wait a second, was that me? Let me know in the chat. Was that me? Here we go.
Crush the turtle.
There'll be no crushing of turtles in this live stream. I think they stole the pizza. Those bastards, that fat greedy bastard. Took 4 of the pizzas.
I'm invincible.
Oh, I used to love this fucker in a cartoon. It's literally a talking brain inside of a fucking... I don't even know what to describe it, to be honest. Just imagine if we didn't have unlimited continues. Imagine if I was playing like this, like in the arcade, like right now, like. This game is insanely difficult, like, when you stop and think of it, like everything that happens, that happened to that guy there, that's the character losing a life. You start off with like 3 lives, I think. 3 or 4 lives. And again, you can imagine playing this in the arcade, like, if you wanted to continue after it was game over, you'd have to put in the coin, like, one pound. It was for 1 punch. 1 Irish punch. There we go, boom.
I'm invincible.
There we go. Sure, man, I really wonder if this game was created for swallowing game coins. Oh my god, you can be sure a lot of arcade games were created to eat up players' coins, 100%. Arcade games are insanely difficult. $100% right. And you are very welcome to Green Hill Gaming, my friend. How are you doing? Like Strange Music once said that these games are easy because all you do is move from left to right and press buttons. Strange Music, you're welcome to play this game and complete it with 3 continues by moving from left to right and pressing buttons. Let's see how you get on. Because you can clearly see this game is difficult. The only reason there hasn't been a game over screen is because with this collection, considering it's on consoles now, you can give yourself as many continues as you want. So because of that, I have 227 continues, and my online friend has 189 continues. Game over. I mean, games in the 80s and 90s, especially in the arcades, like, I mean, they were insanely difficult. And you're probably right. You're actually probably right. They were deliberately designed to eat up players' coins. It's nice to have a little kind of interaction between the online player, because obviously, like, you can't use voice chat or anything like that. Right, how do I get out of here? Alright, keep going there. So yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What I like about this collection in particular, so these are the games, by the way, that come with the collection, right? Obviously, in this live stream, I've been focusing on the arcade game because it's just... I just can't get enough of that game. Like, I don't think I've actually played any of the other ones. This is the sequel, by the way, so this will be the sequel to the game I just played. It's called Turtles in Time. Then you have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, sorry, this is Turtles in... This is the SNES version of Turtles in Time. Looks pretty good, looks pretty solid, to be honest. Looks pretty solid. Right? Then you have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters for the... Wait a second now. Oh, sorry, this is the Sega Mega Drive. This is the Sega Mega Drive game, sorry. Yeah, this is the Sega Mega Drive. Is it? I'm actually... Is that a Sega Mega Drive controller? That's a SNES game. That's definitely a SNES controller. Isn't it? I genuinely don't. I'm just going to say SNES. Now, let me look at the I actually don't know. Oh yeah, no, yeah. These two games are SNES games. That's a Mega Drive controller there. Then you got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Hyperstone Heist for Sega Mega Drive. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters for Sega Mega Drive. And then you have this absolute piece of trash. I'm sorry now, Nintendo. Right? I'm sorry now, like, die-hard Nintendo fanboys. Right? I'm sorry now, like, oldies who grew up with the NES. This game is an absolute heap of shit. Especially when you compare it, like, to the actual, like... this is... Like, what pissed me off about this... Oh, sorry. That's the wrong game. No, it's not the wrong game. No. This is... Welcome to... No, sorry. I got mixed up. Sorry. This game here is an absolute piece of shit. Because this is the NES version of the game that I was playing in this live stream. and it's such a terrible, terrible port. It should be just wiped from history. Seriously. I think Men in Black should knock at my door right now with the flasher and say, you've never experienced this piece of shit of a game. It's just so bad, like. And again, especially when you compare it to the actual arcade game. And this tricked me. I think this is the reason I'm so pissed off. This game tricked me. Because I went into a retro video game store years ago and I saw this game on the shelf. And because it was called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, all that I was seeing was the arcade game. So I was thinking, yeah, this is the arcade game, because the game I played was in the arcade, but it wasn't. It was a silly NES port. It was a silly NES port. Oh god, anyway, I'll be calm now. Wait, I have played this game with my friend, in holy shit, I can't pronounce that word, I'm sorry. It's just so bad. Like, it's just the fact that it's just a terrible port, really. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, the Manhattan Project on NES. Like, that looks pretty okay. This game looks pretty okay. It's just, look, listen, I'll be honest. I'll settle the score, right? I'll settle the score. This fucking game deceived me. And I don't like that this game deceived me. That's why I hate it so much. It deceived me. When I was a little kid, I would go to a place called Florida Wildlife Resort Park. Okay, so it was a wildlife resort park. I would go there as a kid and I would visit all the animals: the cheetahs, the ostriches, the zebras, cheetahs. I said cheetahs twice, didn't I? Monkeys, whatever. Right? Out of a ball at the time. But this place also had an arcade, along with a kind of like a mini kind of amusement park. It was a fantastic place to go as a kid. Still a great place to go as an adult. They since got rid of the arcade though, unfortunately. But when the arcade was there, I would go in there as a kid and I would play this game and I loved it. Absolutely loved playing the not that game, not that piece of shit of a game, but let's go back. There's so many games that let's go back. This game. I loved this game, right? So then, many years later, I'm inside a retro video game store and I see this game. And because it said the arcade game, I was convinced that this was the game that I played many years ago in the arcade. But I knew something was off. I was like, this can't be right. I said to myself, this can't be right. Surely this isn't right. Something wrong about this game. And then I was made aware of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga collection, and I saw that there was 2 games. And I found it. I found the actual. But anyway, yeah, the reason I don't like this game is because it deceived me. I don't like to be deceived. And on that note, JJ Brothers, you are very, very welcome to Green Hill Gaming for a live stream of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga collection. How are you doing? So yeah, there's quite a lot of games. So where are we? So there is. Okay, where is that now? So the Manhattan Project, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Tournament Fighters on the NES, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Fall of the Foot Clan on the Game Boy, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Back from the Sewers on the Game Boy. Then you have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, Radical Rescue on the Game Boy, and those are the games. You can even change the region as well, which is pretty cool. So this is a Japanese version, the US version, so it's pretty cool. I'm not quite sure what the difference is between the Japanese and the American version in terms of gameplay, but it's interesting nonetheless. Now, what I really like about this collection is the Turtles Lair. This is where you can have a look at the boxes and manuals for all those games, ads and catalogs, comic books, animated shows, behind the scenes. But what? Well, Music, strategy guide. It's just insane. I hope that when the Metal Gear Master Collection gets released, that would have something like this. I know that you can like get stuff like digital books and stuff, but I hope there's something like this in that collection as well, because it's so cool. Let's have a listen to some music. I love that. I can't get enough of that. Like, this would play in constant loop every time I would go into that arcade. If it wasn't played, it would just keep on kind of looping all of this. But not the constant loop, like, but it was just... Okay, if I close my eyes, I'm right back there as a kid in the arcade. This is so good. Fire. I noticed as well how they actually have the cassette tapes, because that would have been the medium for music, you know, long before Spotify, you know what I mean, or iTunes and whatnot. You know, these cassette tapes. It's a nice touch. So yeah, music, and you can get music from pretty much every game included. Except the Game Boy ones, so it would appear. I'm gonna have to start playing these other games as well. I'll do it in another live stream. So behind the scenes then, you have like original artwork, style guide excerpts, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles NES, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's crazy. Concept document. And you can zoom in. These are some enemy designs. What about the actual arcade game? Not that shitty NES game. That is so cool. It sure does have a lot in it. Oh, it has a lot in it. That's Cyber Shredder. Character models, character move design, cheerleader costume concept, cinematics, animated cell art, early sketches. And I just realised you can scroll through them there in a second now. There's lots of these. Oh my god, Japanese box art design, instruction manual, player select. Oh, it just goes on and on and on and on. It's funny though how there isn't anything for what original artwork. Teenage Mutant NES, Game Boy, NES, Game Boy, NES, NES. What the fuck is SFC? What's SFC? Strange. Oh yeah, Super Famicom. That's the NES in Japan, basically. But you can't see anything for the original arcade one. Anime. Oh god, if only you could just watch. I actually got really excited at one stage, right? When I first played this collection, I actually thought you could watch the whole series. I was like, what? I'd pay for that. I would. I'd buy that for $1. 100%. But they don't. They just show you like, oh, it's so nice. There was like 10 seasons, I think. Yeah. I remember this fucker. So yeah, all the different cartoons. So this was the original in 1987, then there's 2003, 2012, 2018, and there's another one coming now as well, but they just look so strange. Like, what the fuck is that? I'm sorry, no, but what is that? That looks more like a fucking grasshopper than a turtle. I'm sorry, no, like, for whoever designed this, like, but fuck me, like, what is that, like? Only 3 seasons. Look at this, right? Look at this. Original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. 10 seasons. They got 10 seasons out of this. People loved this. Right? Look at 2005. 7 seasons. 2012. 5 seasons. 2018. 3 seasons. It's dying. They need to go back. They need to do what X-Men are doing. X-Men 97. There's going to be a new animated X-Men game, and it's or X-Men series, and it's literally going to go back to its roots. Clearly, this is the most successful cartoon because it got 10 seasons. It just got lower and lower. The amount of seasons got lower and lower and lower, and as it went on. Bring back the original. Comic books. I don't think I actually ever had a Turtles comic book. What I find really interesting about the comics is half of these, like, there's so many different designs. But there's one that looked really, like, it was like a fucking horror. Like, the Turtles were like really scary. I don't know which one it actually was nowadays. Trying to find it now. Jesus Christ, this guy looks like Baraka from Mortal Kombat. Oh, there's more. I'm looking for one that, like, there's one that Oh, I can't find it, but there's one comic where like they just really look terrifying. Look at this, Batman and the Turtles. That's insane. Right, ads and catalogs, magazine advertisements. We'd like to shed a little light on our upcoming hits. Turn your house into a sewer. Never got the opportunity to play this thing. Konami. Konami were forced to be reckoned with. Like, they were, I mean, Konami were like the EA and Activision Blizzard of the 80s and 90s. You know, because obviously there was a different, like, I mean, the 80s and 90s are completely different, like, time, you know, of gaming to what, you know, to what gaming is now. But, Konami was a big company. No, they're just, but they're finding their feet again now, you know. They're finding their feet again in the modern age of gaming. Oh, look at the cat. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. And that is literally the arcade that I would have been playing. And I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Oh, I want to go back. Take me back. And then we have a shitty NES game. Like, I'm sorry, no, like, original Nintendo seal of quality, my ass. Exclusive. Where's the I forgot the E. See? There's even the fucking there's even an itch. There's even a glitch in the fucking promotion. I despise this game because of how much it deceived me. Do not deceive me. Once again, Konami leads the way into new territory. Yeah, an example, Konami they were forced to be reckoned with. Now they're just a laughing stock. I know, to be fair, I know, like, they did a great job by bringing back Silent Hill, and at least they're acknowledging Metal Gear with the classic collection. I know they're remaking Metal Gear Solid 3 as well, which is good. But I still think they've got, you know, they've got a long way to go before they're like back on top, like. Turtles in Time. Genesis. Mega Drive. That's Genesis. Now you can hook the Turtles up to your Sega Genesis. I see Nintendo was snapping. Because this is when Sega came along, like, you know. Hey, Konami, what are you doing? What are you putting this game onto Sega for? Oh, I miss, yeah, finally, Sega Mega Drive. I miss Sega Mega Drive boxes. When did I have that game? That was it. Wait a second, I think I had that game. Rocket Knight Adventures. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. Or I left the logo. That's the Mega Drive logo. Oh, take me back, I just got shivers and goosebumps at the same time. I want to go back, like. We all do, don't we? But, you know. Unfortunately. Was this blacked out? Blanked out? I can just about see it inside. Why is it blocked out for that matter? Interesting. Game Boy. Konami is changing the face of fighting games forever. Yeah, I don't think that one aged very well, did it? That statement. Because Mortal Kombat, you know, Street Fighter and Tekken, you know, if you want to include Super Smash Bros. You can as well. And that, you know, this time went on to become like, you know, when people think of fighting games, they don't think of fucking turtles. You know what I mean? So, forever? Yeah, I'm not quite sure about forever. Or at all, for that matter. But I mean, it does look like a pretty good... Is that actually in this? It actually is. I must actually play this next time, actually. That's actually a pretty cool controller. A lot of buttons. Why is the game blocked though? Game Boy. Catalogs and media kits. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles await in city stores after years of underground training. Check out our new ultra challenging, ultra exciting, ultra games. Ultra! This was the 90s. The 90s were just so fucking exciting. Like, you could literally make anything exciting. Like, every single cartoon you watch, like, it was just everything was hyped to last. You know what I mean? What I miss about the 90s. Soon we'll be able to play this on modern consoles. The original Metal Gear. That right there, that is the original Solid Snake. The original. And if you can't respect or acknowledge the original Metal Gear, then get your ass out of the so-called Metal Gear community. Outer Heaven leader Vermin Katafi has activated the ultimate weapon, Metal Gear. Trained in hand-to-hand combat and skilled in every weapon you know to man, you will have to surprise heavily armed enemies, busting them up quietly and rescuing their hostages before triggering alarms. This is literally like everything that this game just described there is actually found in Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Isn't that crazy? Like the core mechanics of Metal Gear has actually continued into Metal Gear Solid 5, unlike Resident Evil. Plus, and by the way, Metal Gear has been around a lot longer than Resident Evil has. Plus, you'll have to maintain radio contact with headquarters via your transceiver for crucial info on how to locate submachine guns, Berettas, grenade launchers, plastic explosives, and you'll need it to find and destroy Metal Gear. Available early 1989. I would have been 1 year old. shitting yourself. And by the way, this is the original Metal Gear. Again, just like the fucking NES version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, the NES version of Metal Gear is nothing like the original Metal Gear. So I've actually never played the original Metal Gear. I've only played a shitty NES port. So it'd be great to be able to play the original Metal Gear when I look at this. Nintendo Game Boy. It's actually great to see these all like Ultra Nintendo software. Kids are already waiting in line to play this new shell game. Turtle Power guaranteed to have tremendous appeal. Today's most popular arcade game will really hit home on Nintendo, and it's a pity it fucking didn't, to be honest. Three incredible new terror levels yes, the NES version even more challenging. These levels include absolutely shitty design levels. Half the levels are in black and white. The characters are flickering like a fucking light switch, and you should not play this game. Snake's Revenge. This is also going to be in the Metal Gear Master Collection. Even though some people don't like this game, and by the way, confirmation, Metal Gear is a kids game. Look, kids. But see, what you have to realise is back then, video games were seen as something that only kids interacted with. That's why when like Mortal Kombat came along, and all of a sudden there's characters' heads being ripped off and hearts being ripped out of their chest, parents were like, "What the fuck is going on here?" But this is actually considered the sequel of Metal Gear. Sequel to the mega hit Metal Gear. Do you know what I mean? Chance to face off against the ultimate terrorist, Hyarola Kakamanda. What the fuck kind of name is that? Player must utilize secret codes, weapons, survival gear, transceiver, and more. Enemy obstacles include battleships, armored planes, and an array of fanatical soldiers. Gives players an opportunity to test their tactical maze skills as well as their marksmanship. Like, I know it mightn't be considered canon and whatever the fuck, like, I know that Hideo Kojima mightn't be involved in it, but, like, again, like, this magazine was, I don't know what the exact year was, but, like, the late 80s. Like, this, look, sequel. You see that? You don't know. Sequel. See how it's one to border. It's sequel. Snake's Revenge is a sequel to Metal Gear. Oh, I think no. The turtles are in for the time of their lives. Super Nintendo Switch. Super Switch Nintendo. Super Switch Super 2. Super Famicom. What a name! That's what Nintendo. That's what the NES and the SNES were called in Japan. The Famicom, the Super Famicom. And then we have the boxes and manuals. These are game boxes. It's actually cool, like the way they kind of like scan these boxes into the game. Like, it's so cool. Official Nintendo seal of... That means nothing today. Not when you have games like WWE 2K18 on Switch. Do you know what I mean? That means nothing. I'm sorry, Nintendo, but that means nothing. And it's not just that game. There's a lot of games like that just are not up to quality. Like. That's a bit Kevin Einstein there, but what would happen if I actually scanned that barcode right now? Would I still recognize it? Oh, I absolutely just despise this game. You know, there's actually there's a really cool like English show that's well gone now. It's like a panel show. It's a very interesting kind of panel show. It's called Room 101, where like various like famous British people, some of them are comedians, some of them are the TV personalities, whatever, and they would basically pick something that they don't like from a particular topic. So the host, who his name is, I forget his name, Frank Skinner, I think, and he would he's a comedian. He would he would pick a topic. So if I was on that show and he picked video games, that I would put it in there myself. I don't even care about the other contestants, because what happens is the other contestants must pick what they don't like, and they all must argue their case to put this into Room 101. I would just grab that game, put it right into Room 101, end of the show, go home, end off. No question that. I wouldn't even put up an argument. Just grab it into the box, off with you. But it's so cool to see like the original box as well. Like this is a multi-platform game. Like this collection is on PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, Steam. But like regardless of the version you own, and regardless of the version you're playing it on, like you will still. It's not like Nintendo came along and said, "Hey, you can't have more boxes in your game or something." Do you know what I mean? That would be so funny, actually. Imagine. We don't want you to have our logo on other consoles. Licensed by Nintendo. Back from the shores. Oh, the original Konami logo. This package is made from recycled materials, and it's just like, no, zoomers, ye woke little zoomers, fucking gluing your little zoomer faces to the road, screaming, "Protect the planet! You boomers ruined this country." Yeah? Well, I don't know about the exact fucking generation. Let's say other millenniums are boomers. But look at this. This is a Super Nintendo game. This package is made from recycled materials and is recyclable. Yeah? So gaming companies are protecting your planet before you are putting your fucking face, gluing your face onto the road, you motherfuckers. So yeah. Look at this is so funny. All new 16 meg action. 16 full megabytes of action. Like, this was a big deal back then. Like, I mean, Super Nintendo was the most powerful console. Well, this is Super Nintendo, isn't it? At the time, it was far more powerful than, like, Sega Mega Drive. Even though that was 16 megabyte as well, but Nintendo just had, like, the better, like, colors and all that, like. So yeah, these were our little zoomers. If you're listening to this live stream, maybe you can put down Fortnite for a few minutes and listen to me. This was good graphics back in the day. You just weren't old enough, or born to understand or appreciate. That is literally Street Fighter with turtles. Seriously. I'm actually looking forward to playing this actually. Genesis. It's a Mega Drive. Get it right. And then the game manuals. Ultra Software Company warrants the original purchase of this Ultra Software product that the medium on which the computer program is recorded is free from defects in materials and workmanship for a period of 90 days. I think it's still valid from the date of purchase. This Ultra Software program is sold, as is without express or implied warranty of any kind, and Ultra is not liable for any losses of damage of any kind resulting from the use of this program. Ultra gains for a period of 90 days to either repair or agrees to replace at its option free of charge. Any Ultra Software product postage paid proof upgrades and purchase as its factory service center. This game is licensed by Nintendo for play on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Prepare to shell out some punishment. That's terribly drawn mouse controller, Jesus Christ. If I have to look back at this game, another time. Seal of quality. Seal of quality. Look at this. This official seal is your assurance that Nintendo has reviewed this product and that it has met our standards for excellence in work. Would you have your Mario game looking like this? Nah, you wouldn't, because you couldn't have that, could you? Nah. But it's okay to have third-party games looking like shit, so you can make your games look great. That's what Nintendo were doing back in the day. That was the big thing back in the day. They were monopolizing the industry. Not like people say, like Microsoft, they're monopolizing the industry because they're acquiring companies. But I'm telling you, this was actually monopolizing the industry because Nintendo were making sure that their games were the best. They were ensuring that their Nintendo developers, had the better chips, that they could make the better games. Like there was no fucking way in hell that Metroid, Zelda and Mario games, were looking like this. This game is absolutely terrible. The characters are flickering, half the fucking levels are black and white. It's just so bad. It is so bad. It really is. Seal of quality, my arse. So let's go on and see what they say. Has reviewed this product and that it has met our standards for excellence and workmanship, reliability, entertainment value. Always look for this seal when buying games and accessories to ensure complete compatibility. Okay, they might be compatible. Fuck's sake, obviously they're going to be compatible. You're not going to put into a fucking toaster, are you? Jesus Christ, Nintendo. I just despise this game so much because of how it deceived me, like. Do not deceive me. Future Ultra Games cassettes. Cassette? What? The Ultra Games cassette is it? Wait a second. It's a fucking cassette. It's a cartridge, not a cassette. The hell? Always make sure your computer is switched. This is the wrong cartridge. This is the wrong That's hilarious. Warning, do not use with front or rear projection TV. Okay. Japanese game manuals are always the best. There's a lot more going on. Color. Oh, look at this thing. The Manhattan Project. That's actually a nice manual. I like that manual. The font is so nice. Oh, the Foot Clan. It actually looks like blood on them. I'm telling you, there's times where the turtles just go fucking full evil mode. Like, I wouldn't like to get on the wrong side, you know what I mean? April O'Neil. Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, fucking hell, hey, Johnny, speak. Michelangelo, what the fuck, man? What can I say his name? Michelangelo. Donatello. Okay. Nintendo Game Boy and the official sales and trademarks of Nintendo America Incorporated, 1989. I was 1 year of age. That's crazy to think, like. Pizza time. A message from Michelangelo. What the hell can I say his name tonight? Michelangelo. How are ya? Michelangelo. What's the story? Michelangelo. Fuck you, Michelangelo. Shitty ass name. Why can't you just call it fucking Michael? Ha! Turf bag. Let's go. There's a method of games, there we go. Sega has their own seal of quality. This official seal is assurance that this product meets the highest quality standards of Sega. Buy games and accessories with this seal to be sure that they are compatible. I nearly just copied of every single thing that Nintendo said. Except they put in Sega. That's funny. Mega Drive, not Genesis. How the hell can you have a manual for an arcade game? That's interesting. Oh, let's start with time. So where's the one for the actual... Oh, there's it. US arcade. 4-player upright instruction manual. Well, how can you have an instruction? Okay, that is crazy, that. That's literally... Look at this. That's literally like, if you were an arcade owner, like, you would be getting this, like, red button, blue button, yellow button, violet button, switch holders. That's crazy. And then it shows you, like, pretty much like how to go, like, a line cord, noise filter, 5 amp fuse, main switch. That's insane, that. Jesus, look at this. Like, it's not that easy, like, setting up a fucking arcade machine, like. Huh? So I assume, like, when they order the arcade, like, when the arcade people are out, like, it's all put together, like, I would imagine, you know. FCC? It's the FCC! This equipment complies with the regulations in Part 50, you know, the FCC for a class a computing device as a computing device operation of this equipment as a residential area may cause acceptable interference to radio and TV equipment requiring the operator to take whatever steps are necessary to correct the interference. That sounds fucking really scary. That sounds like shoot to kill if necessary. Like listen to this now, right? I know. That's literally one sentence. Fucking hell, is it? I'm not starting it. Wait a second. So, may cause unacceptable interference to radio and TV reception, requiring the operator to take whatever steps are necessary to correct the interference. Jesus Christ, look at that. That's a lot of information. Like, how would you even go about reading that? Like, how would you, Jesus Christ almighty. Like, I literally look at that and I just see numbers and words. Like, that's just nothing, that just hurts my brain, to be honest. God, okay, that's crazy. That's actually, it's crazy they actually give you like the arcade manuals and all. And that's pretty much it. I am going to listen to this piece of music one more time and then I am going to go sleep.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power.
Right. So, yep, that's going to do it for the live stream. Thank you for watching and I will see you next time. Good night.